Have you ever created a Word document at school and didn't finish it? Then you thought you emailed it to yourself at home, but it didn't work?
Yes, that is so annoying.
Or have you ever started a group project at home and had to email it back and forth to your group? Then when you finished going back and forth, you had 5 different documents saved.
Yes, that happens all the time at school. I always end up sending or saving the wrong one.
Well, I just learned of something called Google Docs that will make these situations never happen again.
Really? That sounds great. Will you show me?
Yes, of course.
Google Docs. Google Docs is what's going to help make teachers more effective. What is Google Docs? Google Docs is an online processing tool. It's real-time collaboration. It's document import and export. It's mobility to computers. It's real-time revisions. Let me show you just what Google Docs is. This is my Google Drive. As you can see, I have quite a few different projects in here. I have a project for my graduate class as well as projects for my students. It can be used for anything at all. You could also have shared documents. This first shared document I want to show you is a document that was between me and a couple of my colleagues, and we were all helping one of the colleagues that I work with write a paper. And as you could see, there's some back and forth talking. We could talk back and forth, or I should say instant message back and forth over here. Whenever we add something, we could add something all at the same time. We could all be on this document at the same time. Over here, anything that we add is highlighted. As you could see as we go down, it's all highlighted. You could use different colors. And we are all doing this at the same time. This is great for peer editing. When students do essays or writings, they could have their peers edit it, and they could do it at the same time together while they're in different houses. As well as teacher and student editing. It's as good for that, just as much. Another thing Google Docs is good for, these are notes that were taken in our graduate class the other night. And I took a little bit of it, somebody else took a little bit of it, and we put it all together, and we were all on this document at the same time, adding in all the information. So now everybody that shared this document has all the same information. Sometimes I will get things down, and maybe as I'm getting those down, I may have missed something else. Well, somebody else could have picked up on that, and we're doing this all at the same time, which is great. You can do different things on your Google Drive. You could make documents, which is what I showed you. That's like a regular Microsoft Word document that we're all used to. You can do presentations. You could do spreadsheets. I could make spreadsheets for math. I can make projects where students are inputting data into a spreadsheet, and we could use that in class or to compare results for whatever we want. There's forms and drawings. Let me show you some forms that I've used. This is a quiz that I've given to my students, and as you can see, it's in a nice Excel spreadsheet. This is all their answers laid out. I could sort this by their last name. If I had them put their period in, I could sort it by their period. Now it has all their answers here, so I could look across here and see, what is Lizzie Blasey? What did she write for number 1? What did she write for number 2? However, the best part about this is this program actually will grade it for me and give me a grade. I could say how many points I want each question. Maybe one question's a harder question and one question's an easier question, so I get different points for different questions. This is asking me whose answer sheet am I going to use. Well, I'll use Mrs. Sicoli's. Hopefully she has all the right answers. And as you could see, this graded it for me. This shows me their total points. Okay, out of 12 points, this is the points that they got correct. This is their percentage. And here is even the best part to me, I feel, is it gives you the percentage of students that got that question right. which is great for when you're doing item analysis. I want to know if only 20 students got a question right, then there might be a problem with that question, or maybe I need to reteach that. Something is obviously not good about that question. And it's a very great tool, and it's going to save me a lot of time. Let me show you what this form looks like to the students. This would be a form that they would see, and you can use any type of picture or background you want. I use the calculator, but as you can see, it's easy to use. Yeah, they ask the question and you just answer it. If you have things that you want to tell them in the question, this one I wrote, do not include a degree symbol. Write your solution to the equation only. This last one here, be sure to include your $sign and round to the nearest tenths. Do not include a unit. So different things I could tell them or remind them as they're taking the quiz. I could do different surveys on Google Docs, and we could put all their answers into a survey. There are many great things for Google Docs. Okay, you saw how we used it as an online word processor, just like our Microsoft Word. There's no emailing back and forth like you used to do. If you do everything on Google Docs, it's wherever you are, it is. You could even download the app on your phone and have it on your smartphone. It's real-time collaboration. You could collaborate at the same time. You could import documents that are already on your computer into Google Docs and now use them in a Google Doc, so you don't have to worry about what computer you saved anything on. Mobility to computers. If I have a PC at my school and an Apple at home, it doesn't matter because it's compatible. I don't have to worry about it not working in the right, because I don't have the right Office version or whatever the case may be. You're doing real-time revisions. Okay, Google Docs is the future of education. Students can easily collaborate on projects. Students will not lose documents and emails. Students can continue to work on papers at home with ease. Teachers can collaborate with students. Teacher can save time grading. Google Docs needs to be the now of education.